The Kansas City Chiefs 29, the Denver Broncos 13. In a game that the Kansas City Chiefs dominated physically, emotionally, from start to finish. Peyton Manning showed his age. The Chiefs' defense was hungry. The Chiefs' defense had desire. The Chiefs' defense took over this game and said, Peyton Manning, have your little 4-yard swing pass to Ronnie Hillman. We'll stop the game for your record, and we'll clap and say you're doing so good. Get your record and get your ass off the field, because you know what the Kansas City Chiefs did to you, Peyton Manning? They looked at you and said, Peyton, grab some bench, because we're taking over this town. Hell yeah, baby. That's what Chiefs football is all about. That's what Sal Paolantonio and Trent Dilfer predicted the Kansas City Chiefs to go to the Super Bowl this year. Now, let's look at it. Alex Smith, he had some tough times there in the first quarter, some tough times there early in the second, but he was 17 for 31 for 204 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. He should have had a touchdown in the second, in the 20 from the 25-yard line with a minute left until halftime. Albert Wilson, make that damn catch, man. Alex Smith went through his progressions, looked at his second option. You made a freaking stop-and-go move. You were open in the end zone. You went up with one hand. You're not Lorenzo Cain. You're not holding on to a baseball glove trying to make a catch. This ain't a baseball. You got to go up with both hands, catch the ball. That would have been a touchdown. Instead, the Chiefs had to kick another field goal and went up 19-0 at halftime. And Alex Smith also on his long touchdown, his 80-yard touchdown pass. Let's jump ahead just here for a second. I'll get back. Let's jump ahead real quick to his 80-yard touchdown pass to Chankarick. I'm going to get his name right one way or another. Charkandrick West, his 80-yard pass in the fourth quarter. Alex Smith, he saw his first option covered, hit the second option. That was West running down the seams. Beautiful pass. Hit him in stride. Took it all the way for the touchdown. That's Alex Smith has this capability to make this plays. Alex Smith has the ability to make these plays. A lot of the errors and a lot of the trouble that we have with Alex Smith is that he doesn't throw through tight windows. He won't take the chance when he has to. And by throwing through tight windows is when a wide receiver runs 10 yards and makes a slant. And if a defensive back is close to him and Alex Smith steps back in the pocket and makes attempts to throw to him, a lot of times Alex Smith won't take that. He won't make that throw, and that's the knock on him. Because when he won't make that throw, he tries to run around, and sometimes things don't happen. But today, Alex Smith was able to go through his progressions, able to see the second receivers. One of them was to Albert Wilson that he didn't make the touchdown catch. The other one was to Charkandrick West, and he made the play. Very, very proud of this team. I was also freaking stoked to see Daniel Sorensen, who had to be pushed into the game to play because our safety Tyvon Branch was injured in the second quarter. Daniel Sorensen comes in and knocks the crap out of Emmanuel Sanders. He said, Mama, I'm going to knock you out. Like Ronda Rousey, Emmanuel Sanders went down. He said, I'm going out. Sorensen knocked him out. Great hit. So proud of him for stepping in. And, Daniel Sorensen's a special teams player. He came in and knocked Emmanuel Sanders' ass out of the game. That's how you do it. If there's some knocks I want to say, if I had to think, if I have to look at what I saw today, I didn't like Demetrius Harris blocking Von Miller one-on-one. Demetrius Harris, there was a play where Demetrius Harris was our third-string tight end. He had to block Von Miller, who sacked Alex Smith. Von Miller just went right around the outside, and I didn't like that matchup. And as I mentioned, Albert Wilson's dropped a 25-yard touchdown pass. But other than that, domination, baby. Domination. As I said last week, don't be shocked if the Kansas City Chiefs go into Denver and win. I wasn't shocked. I was pretty damn impressed. I think what stunned me was the fact that the Chiefs just totally kicked their ass. I mean, it was awesome. Don't get me wrong. And I think the fact that, as I mentioned on my show last week, many of you saw that the Kansas City Royals coming home, world champions, and the Kansas City Chiefs were just so overlooked that made them hungry. Because you know that just totally tore the Chiefs up. And they're like, man, we want to show that we're noticed. And as I mentioned, the Kansas City Chiefs have to go 7-1 the second half of the season. You know what? They're on their way. They're on their way. If they keep playing this physical defense, look at the rest of the schedule the Chiefs have. Look at the matchups they have. They go to San Diego. They come home and play Buffalo. There's not very many teams offensive juggernauts that are just going to move the football against this team. And Charkandrick West is really coming into his own as a running back, journeyman, second-year running back at Abilene State. He's the Kansas City Chiefs starting running back. Nile Davis was a healthy scratch. He's not even dressed. You know, what does that tell you? That's either tell you that Nile Davis isn't putting in what he needs to put in at practice time, or Charkandrick West is just that damn good. But freaking, I'm so impressed. I'm so stoked with this team. Let's enjoy this ride, because I believe the Kansas City Chiefs will go 7-1 the second half of the season and get this party started in the playoffs in January. Let's enjoy this team. Let's enjoy this win, Let's enjoy this time, because we got Peyton Manning benched on the day that he set the NFL record. Everybody's like, yay, you got your record. We're kicking your ass. Go grab some bench, Peyton. Go grab some bench, because the Kansas City Chiefs kicked your ass. Until next time, Chiefs in sunny San Diego, 3 o'clock Kansas City time tomorrow, or next Sunday. We're going to kick the Chargers' ass too. Let's enjoy the ride, baby. Happy holidays. Go Chiefs.